Tweezy lost his sister, his biological sister, a few days ago. I don't think it's been a week yet since he lost her. And
What's up?
he's single, ladies. Now let me stop. White women are taught at a very, very, very young age, you need to find you a husband. Am I wrong? They're taught how to love men. They're taught how to be submissive. They're taught the importance of that. My mom is a married woman to my daddy, and she's a great wife, okay? She's never sat me down and said, this is how you love a man properly. Give us black women a chance. Like, give us a chance.
They said quirky pajamas, and everybody about to be bad.
Wish I was like there, but I'm not there.
It's okay.
It's okay. First, I want to just like thank everybody that came out, because if it comes on your mind and somebody says, hey, reach out to this person, just call them and see something. You just never know why the universe or source is like trying to follow you to that next person. Or everybody find your shot, let's take a shot.
Anyway, I'm just, again, it's just call your friends, call your people. It says quote of the day. Don't be mad because I don't care. Be mad that when I did care, you were too blind to see it. Where you buy the ticket, you get the show.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
What's up, y'all? What's up, A1s? Y'all, when I say, this weekend was the one and not the two. One of them ones for sure. Like, I had an amazing weekend. And it's really, honestly, not even over. Like, it's not even over, but it's like the last time I had like a jam-packed weekend where like I had something going on every day was for Tia and April's birthday, which was in October. So it's been a minute. And this was well needed. I mean, it was well needed, y'all. Like, had an amazing time. So to give y'all more context, because I don't do a good job, I feel, of like doing like the get ready with me's and kind of explaining beforehand where I'm headed to. I kind of just show up there and it's like, girl, what's this? So last night I went to an event called Crash to Cash. And it's basically like a lawyer firm, like a private, what is it called? Personal injury firm. And they, one of the ones here in the city, and they have this event every year. It's completely free to the public, completely free. Free. Hors d'oeuvres, drinks, open bar, like very much having keys, like going crazy. Y'all saw last night, I mean, the venue was like, it was so many people there, y'all. Everybody was dressed to success. Everybody looked amazing. And I went with my attorney and my friends that are lawyers, paralegals, and case managers. And y'all, I literally had a freaking blast. Like, shout out to Noah Moore. Noah Moore is my attorney, y'all. And if any of you ladies, guys, also who's watching this, if y'all ever get in a car accident, please call Noah J. Moore. Please, please, please call Noah J. Moore at the injury firm in Atlanta and utilize him as your attorney. He's my attorney. When I got in my car accident, he got me right. This is not sponsored. I just want to like really shout out my people because, you know, they really out here doing the work. And long story short, we went to an event last night. It was a 10 out of 10, y'all. 10 out of 10. I just had an amazing time. It was just amazing. So yeah, so I was with Iman, I was with Tia. We had a great time, and then afterwards, we were gonna go out afterwards, but I opted to come home because I know that I wanted to head to church. So that's what I'm doing now, y'all. I'm headed to my parents, where I'm from, and I'm about to go to church with my family. So my aunt and my uncle and my little cousin are in town, and my family lives in Florida. Half of my family lives in Florida. So I don't see them that often. So I'm headed on two wheels to go see them because, you know, I just don't get to see them often. So I want to see them. And yes, y'all. So long story short, Oh, it's been an amazing weekend. So another thing that's going on today is it is Tweezy's birthday. Y'all know my boy Tweezy. Today is his birthday, y'all. Tweezy, if you guys follow him, please send him all of the love that you guys have. Tweezy lost his sister, his biological sister, a few days ago. I don't think it's been a week yet since he lost her, and I did not share that on the vlog, but I did go over to his home and sit with him and bring him flowers and food. You know, just be there for him. But yes, he did lose his sister. So if you guys follow him, support him, please go show him some love. He's going through a hard time, but today is his birthday, so I will be y'all will see him today. And so obviously Tweezy is a person who's always on for the most part, even when he's going through something. So he may look like he's happy maybe today on the vlog, but just know that he's going through some things. So if he does show, you know, some of that vulnerability, I just kind of want to put it out there that he did just have a passing in his family. So anyway, after I leave church, I'm gonna go hang out and eat with my family, and then I'm going to go hang out with my friends and support Tweezy and celebrate his birthday. So just kind of wanted to come and chime in and let y'all know what's going on. But yeah, life is life, y'all. Life is good. Life is good. So I'll see you guys when I get to church, and yeah, see y'all in a minute. Make me feel so inspired, going higher and higher and higher.
Be built on him. Then your faith will grow strong in the truth you were taught, and you will overflow with thankfulness. You will overflow with thankfulness. I want you to find somebody who ain't smiled all day. Look at somebody who ain't smiled this entire service and tell them, you will overflow with thankfulness. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. I'd like to take as a subject with your prayers, with God's authority, the subject is the roots of gratitude. Y'all thought I was tripping, but I'm serious about this. Amen. The roots of gratitude. Sometimes the cheap shoes are the best shoes. The Lamb of God that takes away the sins of the world paid the price for eternal life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You want me to say it? Go for it, please. Yes, sir. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you. Thank you for another day. More importantly, thank you for friends, family, and faith. So, Lord, as we continue to do what you called us to do and to be what you called us to be, we ask that you bless the meal that prepared in the hands that prepared it. So we thank you so kindly for all your wonderful benefits. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The kids start going in there, that's all right.
All right. Now tell that same joke you just said on my blog. Right. Tell that same joke on my blog that you just said.
Oh, what I just said?
Yes, yeah.
All right. This morning at church, a guy comes to me and said he had some bad potato salad. He said it was giving him gas. So what I told him, as long as it smells like unleaded, it's all right.
He's single, ladies. Now let me stop. Okay, y'all, so I am just now leaving from being with my family. I had a great time hanging out with my family. So I don't know if I've ever told y'all this, but half of my family, all my family is from Georgia. All of my family is from Georgia, but my dad's dad got a job in New Jersey right before he was born. And so essentially with that, he ended up moving all of my dad and my dad's immediate family, they all moved to Florida. So my dad is really from St. Pete. Like, he grew up in St. Petersburg, but like his family origins all stem from Georgia, if that makes sense. But my dad is a Florida boy because that is where he grew up. That's where he was raised. So just wanted to throw that out there. I know I probably never told y'all that, but yes, so St. Pete, my dad is from St. Petersburg, Florida. So I don't get to see my Florida family, my dad's sisters. My dad has 2 sisters. I don't get a chance to see them as often because, you know, they live in Florida. And, you know, obviously when I was younger, when I was a kid, my dad would take us out there for like vacations and to see them during the summer. But, you know, as you get older, things change. So it's almost like I feel like I see them kind of like once every 3-4 years. It just seems like so much time passes now or whatever. So when I hear of them being in town, being here in Georgia, I always go out of my way to go see them because I'm like, I don't get to see them often. So I just went to go see my dad's baby sister and her husband and my little cousin Jalen. That's who I put on the vlog, y'all. So yes, but y'all, okay, so this is so freaking funny. This is funny because me and my little cousin, again, I don't see him. Last time I saw him, he was 18, I guess, 19, 18. He's 23 now. So, and he's in school. I think he just finished school, but he's going back to school, something like that. But we were having a heart-to-heart because, you know, like when you see people in spurts. So it's like, okay, he born, boom. Saw him again when he was 5, boom. Saw him again when he was 10-ish, 12, 13, boom. See him again at 18. You know, you see him in spurts. So basically every time I saw him, he was a different part of, you know, growth. So now, you know, he's 23. So I'm like, okay, we here now because I'm 32. So really we can talk about some things. So we talking about like dating life and just what's going on. I'm not shocked, but my cousin, and if you are of this ethnicity, do not take this the wrong way. Again, this is my channel. I'm talking about what I want to talk about, but I just got to throw this out there. I'm like, you know, I didn't ask. I never assumed. And we're talking and he's telling me about all the girlfriends he's had with and he told me that he has only ever dated white women. And my mouth hit the ground. I don't really know why my mouth hit the ground because my cousin grew up in West Palm Beach. And if you guys are familiar, West Palm is predominantly white. So with that being said, I'm not really shocked that he's only dated white women. I kind of wanted to dig deeper in, like, you know, have you only dated white women because of, you know, that's your environment, or are you straight on the black girls? That's 2 different things. So at first he said, you know, I grew up predominantly around, you know, white people, so, you know, naturally I was dating white. I mean, it wasn't really no black girls to choose from, essentially. But then now he said he feel like at his later age it's becoming more of a preference. And I asked him why, and he essentially was like, you know, the 2 girls I talked to, the 2 black girls I ever talked to, they kind of had attitudes. And he said one of them kind of like slapped him. I didn't ask why, but he told me that story. And then he goes on to say, you know, the white girls that I date, he was like, they be showing me love, like they be loving me, they just be losing themselves. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I told him. I'm gonna tell y'all what I told my baby cousin. I'm just trying to, I don't know which, I'm following this GPS, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I'm going the right way because I don't know where I'm at. Okay, so yeah, I told him, I said to my cousin, okay, and I said, so why do you think that is? I'm just curious, why you think they just love you so much? He was like, well, you know, I'm nice. He's very nice looking. I saw my cousins, them jeans be jeansing. But anyway, so he like, oh, I'm nice looking. And I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, they gonna love, they love men, period. Black men, white men, whatever they want and they set their eyes on, they love. And he was like, okay. He was like, what you trying to say? I said, you know, I gave him a deeper meaning. I said, am I somebody who, you know, would never date a white man or anything like that? I'm not saying that at all. I think I would date. Let me make sure I'm not getting no car accident trying to talk to y'all. I absolutely would date outside of my race. Right now, my preference though is dating a black man, because to me, I want to be with somebody who completely 100% understands why I see life the way that I see it. Now, let's go back to my little cousin. I told him, they gonna love you. And I said, you know why they love you? I said, white women, if you watch me, I want y'all to confirm or deny what I'm about to say. And I know this information because I have white friends, and one of my closest white friend is a 56-year-old white woman. So I'm not just saying anything. Hold on, y'all. Let me get where I need to go. I'm not just saying anything. I literally said to him, I said, white women are taught at a very, very, very young age, you need to find you a husband. Am I wrong? They're taught how to love men. They're taught how to be submissive. They're taught the importance of that. Follow me. So when he told me that how they treat him so well, I said that's because they're taught to do that. They're taught how to do that. Black women, majority of us, were not taught how to properly love men, how to nurture, and how to be submissive to men. We were not. And I'm not saying that we were taught like, oh, don't be submissive. We not saying that. Instead, black women are taught, oh, you gotta make something of yourself. You gotta go to school. You gotta figure out what you gonna do with your life. You gotta have a goal and set a mindset. We were taught how to just go out and figure it out as far as like career goals and things of that sort. I'm not saying white women are not taught how to be career driven. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is white women teach their daughters the importance of finding a mate and finding somebody you can have an empire with, and they are taught how to be submissive. That, I'm sorry, nobody on this, we ain't going back and forth, sisters, about that, because at the end of the day, I don't think I'm wrong. And I just even think about even my life. My mom is a married woman to my daddy, and she's a great wife. Okay, she's never sat me down and said, this is how you love a man properly. You need to be, they teach their daughters the ropes. They teach them, hey, you need to be, when he say he ready, you need to be doing this. You need to be going crazy. They teach them the ropes because they know that that's how to secure that man and secure that financial stability in that bed. The black women don't be teaching us that. My mama never taught me you need to be submissive and you need to do those things. My mom always just taught me don't let nobody play on my top. And as soon as a guy shows me that he's not for me, I need to be moving on to the next one. That's what my mama taught me. A married woman taught me that. She never said I needed to be submissive. And so I'm saying all that to say, like, I was just telling my little cousin, you know, give black women a shot. Like, not saying whatever, love who you love. I don't care who he married. But it's more about, like, I just don't want him to go throughout the rest of his life thinking, you know, I don't need to be talking to no black women because they got attitudes. And I'm just like, no, it's not every black woman don't have no attitude, and not every black woman is gonna put their hands on you. I don't know why the young lady put her hands on him, but I more so was explaining to him that that's just like a one-off scenario. You know, you're gonna meet more white women who are nice and sweet and going for whatever you want to do because they're taught that. So I was just explaining that to him, and then I feel like I really opened his eyes when it came to that. And then I also told him too, because he was just like, you know, I grew up predominantly around, you know, white people, and I kind of was like, well, why you ain't go to a HBCU? This a whole nother part two. I said, well, why you ain't go to a HBCU? And he was just kind of like, oh, well, you know, my environment and my, you know, people around me told me, you know, that I need to be around white people. Like, if I want to play, you know, in their world, I need to be more around. And I said, I hate that they told you that. Whoever told him that, I hate that you thought that, because I told him, you know, with me being almost 10 years older than him, I told him, like, you know, when I graduated high school in 2010. When I graduated high school, yeah, I will never forget feeling embarrassed that I was going to a HBCU in 2010 because people was going around saying like, oh, I'm going to UGA. I got into Georgia State. I got into all of these, you know, Ivy League essentially type schools. And I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to Albany State. And they was looking crazy. Like, oh, you going there? Like, it was like going to a HBCU almost was like, oh, it's not good enough, essentially. And I told him, to this day, of all the schools I've been to, I'm so grateful to God that I went to that HBCU. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so glad that I got that experience, and that's the one that I hold dear to my heart. I'm just being around and seeing that Black excellence is honestly what pushed me further than ever of the schools that I've been to. And I have my actual degrees from them other schools. That's why I was explaining it to him, and I was like, it don't matter anymore. I told him, you know, maybe back then people thought it mattered. It never mattered, but it's like I want us to get further and further away, because he even told me something about Martin Luther King, and he was just like, his teacher told him, like, you know, Martin Luther King did all that hard work for us to be, you know, integrated, and it's like, so we need to take advantages of going to those schools. And I understand that, but then I also told him, but you know, we can talk about Martin Luther King, but we also need to also talk about Malcolm X. And Malcolm X definitely talked about how important it was to be Black and be okay with being in Black spaces and having things that are for Black people. And I feel like when it comes to schools, yes, we need HBCUs. We need places where kids that look like this can go and feel comfortable in their own skin and excel at high rates and things of that sort. Regardless if we are admitted into these schools now or however that goes, it still was a time where they was straight on us. And even now, they probably still straight, and they only let so many of us in. I just feel like, anyway, the conversation with me and Cuzzo was loaded, as y'all can see. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit on my channel, because some of y'all have kids. I don't know if y'all pushing y'all kids to go to a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution, or y'all saying go to a HBCU or historically Black university. But I am telling y'all, my advice is, don't make your kids feel like they got to be a part of being in those spaces to be successful. You can be successful in any space. Y'all saw where I was last night, and I told him about that. I said I literally was in a room full of Black excellence, people having a way and doing, you know, really having a way. And I told him it's beautiful to see that, and it's okay to be in a predominantly Black space, just like it's okay to be in an integrated space, just like it's okay for white people to be in a predominantly white space. I think we need to normalize that's okay. It doesn't have to be racist if you go to a predominantly Black school and you're Black. That doesn't mean that you don't want to be a part or be friends with white people or Black, white, Asian, indifferent. I just want us to get away from thinking we got to be in their spaces to be successful. That was my message, and I just told him, you know, do what you do. But he did tell me some good news. He said he wants to go to school for aviation, and I said amazing, because we are underrepresented in that space. And I told him, you know, I think you're going to open so many more doors for people who look like you going into aviation, because we don't have many pilots that are Black and working in that field. And I was just like, please do that. I was begging him. I said, that's amazing, and I really want you to pursue that. But anyway, I just wanted to like come in. Y'all know when I get going, I just be going. But I just was like, dang, Cuzzo, I said, you don't be dating you ain't never dated no Black girls? And he was like, no, all my girlfriends been white. And I was just like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't got nothing against them white queens. I just said, give us Black women a chance. Like, give us a chance. Don't just be straight. You know, don't be straight. Give us a chance and, you know, go from there. But all in all, I had an amazing time. I love my cousin so much. I told him, please call me, FaceTime me. You know, we gotta stay in contact and all that stuff, so that me and you can just, you know, I just want to be there. I just want him and I just want to love on all my cousins and all us build like this relationship where we just can talk about anything. And I just feel like I'm big Cuzzo. Like, I'm at that age now where I done seen a lot, I've done a lot. My cousin don't even have his passport. My mouth was on the ground. I said, we got to get you a passport, babes. Like, you need to be applying tomorrow. I said, you got $75 to get a passport, 100, whatever, how much it is to get a passport. And then I told him he needs to get that TSA pre-check. Like, it's just certain things I'm putting all the people on. Like, TSA pre-check, if you travel a lot, you need to have that. No excuses. Like, I just want to set my people up for success, because I'm not going to say I didn't have older cousins that did that for me. But to be honest, I didn't. I didn't have older people, like family members, cousins wise, that was like telling me and giving me the ropes. you know, they wasn't. So I want to be that cousin. I want to be the big cousin that be like this and that, and he looking at how I'm driving, and he looking around like, dang, cuzzo, it's going crazy. And I'm like, yeah, the 30s is lit. And I said, your time is coming. Do, you know, stay the course, do what you doing, you know, and you gonna get there, cousin. And I just love that. But anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all. I'm finally headed to meet everybody else for Tweezy now, y'all, because I just been on the road. But I ain't gonna lie, this probably been the best weekend ever so far. Like I'm just doing everything that my little heart's desire, and I just love that for me. So let me go ahead and focus on this road and get to where I'm headed, and then I'm going to chime back in with y'all once I get dressed, because he wants us to wear purple, and I gotta see if I got something purple in the house. So I'm gonna come back to y'all once I get to where I'm headed.
Yeah, tell everybody how I got set up in the Grinch.
Ashley said she got set up, y'all.
They said quirky pajamas, and everybody about to be bad bitches.
I'm not.
And I look like a fool.
First of all, I got on at home chill cute clothes. It ain't like I put on heels and I got that shit on.
Wait, I gotta tell you.
Cheers. Everybody's here celebrating Tweezy. Sissies in the building.
Oh, y'all cook.
You know, Ty cook, Ed, Kamaya cook. They cook. They put it. Oh, Tweezy. Hey, baby. Tweezy made it. That baked chicken though. Did y'all take the shot yet? No. See, you playing games. You playing games.
I'm gonna do other one.
No.
Oh, it's the refrigerator right there the whole time.
Yeah, we could have been keeping our stuff chilled.
Nobody else is thinking. Nobody's thinking to have like a party in their fucking program.
Time for the Tweezy later.
You know, I just had surgery, so the surgery is.
Time for the Tweezy later.
This is the second.
Birthday boy.
I'm here.
So y'all, today is Tweezy's birthday, and I told y'all what I said earlier. So keep that in mind.
And I'm here.
And he's here.
Can I get a silence real quick? Because I want everybody over here come a little bit closer in the huddle. And I can tell y'all had so much liquor in y'all. I just can't. Like, I really wish I was like there, but I'm not there. It's okay. First, I want to just like thank everybody that came out, because it means the most. I really did not want to celebrate. It's a lot that has happened. Anybody who does know, my sister passed away on Tuesday, and I was very close to her. I also had surgery almost 2 weeks ago, so tomorrow will be post 2 weeks of me having surgery, where I already wasn't drinking and just was dealing with a lot. It's just been a very trying year, but throughout it all, like, we all have life. And the biggest thing I do want everybody to take away is that in the midst of whatever is happening, we just got to show love to each other. Like, I know everybody has a lot of things going on in their lives, family to tend to, kids to tend to, and we sometimes get wrapped up in like making sure that everybody's good personally, and we kind of like forget about everybody else around us. So day by day, we should always reach out, and if it comes on your mind and somebody says, hey, reach out to this person, just call them and see something. You just never know why the universal source is like trying to follow you to that next person, or telling you to actually check on this person. So with that being said, I'm thankful for everyone who came out. I want to take a shot. You know, I haven't been drinking, but I'm going to take a shot on behalf of my birthday and the next year to come, because I feel like everybody has had a trying 2024, but we are going to be determined to make sure we turn it around. And by all means, everything that we dealt with this year just made us stronger people. So we take that moving forward in 2025. And we're going to take this shot on behalf of my birthday, and then also on behalf of my sister as well. So,
Shouts to Tweezy and Nicole. Happy birthday.
Clink.
Clink, 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 clink. Clink.
All right, next. And I have this space until like around 9:30. So seems like everybody's getting revved up, and I love that for y'all. So if we want to go, we can always go to El Malo. That's literally across the street. After this is over, and then I want everybody. Y'all don't have to say a lot, but just so everybody can get acquainted, because I was able to introduce, and some people know each other from different interactions. I just want to go around the room and just say your name and who you are, and I guess you can say, how do you know me? And that's beautiful.
Hey everybody, I'm Asha. How I know Tweezy. I first met Tweezy when we were in college. I think he was running for Mr. ASU. At the time, I want to say I was on somebody's campaign, and they was like, "This boy Tweezy running." I was like, "Who is that?" And I had seen him, and he was hollering, and I said, "I want to be his friend so bad." And from there, I was like, "Can I be?" He was like, "Ain't you already on some?" I was like, "Dang, I didn't know I could be." I couldn't be on two different people's teams. But I was like, "Dang, I really want to get to know him." So that's initially how we met. And I would say me and Tweezy got really, really close, and we both started working in production. Me, him, Elena, and then we met Kamaya. Like that's just basically how our whole thing just went from 0 to 100. And I just love him so much, y'all.
I love you too.
Oh,
Yeah, whoever want to go.
it's gonna be popcorn.
I know, right? Literally popcorn.
My name is Kamaya, and I met Tweezy, as Asha said, back in 2013. Was that?
Mm-hmm.
When they were working on production of my family show. So we got cool. I was supposed to talk to them because they were actually working the show, and I was like, "Man, what's up?" So
I know
we
that.
started talking, and all of my friends in Albany State, and yeah, we've been cool ever since. And I just love them.
Love you too.
Can I go?
Yep.
Okay, so I met Tweezy in 2009, our freshman year. I was leaving the CAP.
Ashley, so okay, Ashley. And then we said we going to El Malo after. She gonna have to look at El Malo like this.
Look at this. Look at the chat. Asha sent this on, hold on. Thursday. It said,
hey, damn nigga got on.
I didn't look at.
Yes.
I don't want to show it because it says address, but it says dress code. Your quirkiest pajamas. Get creative.
Yeah.
I even replied, "Oh, I'm at the store now. I'm about to have the quirkiest pajamas." And I got purple represent his sister. I had the perfect outfit on.
Yeah, the perfect outfit.
And now scan the room. Nobody in pajamas.
Yeah, now let's scan the room.
I sleep with my drawers, so I can't wear my shit. But these my pajamas on the top.
Oh wait, get the boots.
Yeah, this is the room, and nobody has on pajamas. Ashley definitely got played to the left.
Let's take a shot. Everybody find your shot glass. Let's take a shot. Everybody find your shot glass. Let's take a shot. Who ain't got one?
More wealth,
More
health,
Tweezy.
prosperity. 2025 is in a couple of days.
I'm telling you.
This year has been hell. Maybe not for some. If
Beat
it
my
was, amen. If it was, we gonna prosper in 2025. Happy birthday, Tweezy. Rest in peace, Nicole. We love.
Yes.
Activate your hips and push the pass out. Wanna drive out, catch you.
Good morning, guys, and happy Monday. So, as you guys saw yesterday, I spent my day with my family, which was amazing, always amazing. And then I did go and spend time with Tweezy to celebrate. It was such a good time, y'all, because I saw Tweezy, obviously, but I also saw people who I went to college with, which was a 10 out of 10. Some of those girls I haven't seen in years. So it was such a great time. The energy was on 100. I feel like Tweezy enjoyed his birthday, and I'm just so grateful that he was able to enjoy his birthday in such a hard time. One thing that me and my friends have talked about, and I just kind of wanted to, say also to you guys, because I'm sure some of you guys are feeling this or have gone through this or know exactly what I mean when I say this. But I just remember when I was, young, and I remember being like, 12 years old, just like, oh, I can't wait to turn 18. I can't wait to be 21 so I can go to the club. I can't wait to turn 25 so I can do XYZ. Like, never said I can't wait to be 30, but I definitely remember wanting to be oh, I can't wait to be 25 because, 25 is like that age where you can like rent stuff like cars, or you can do like Airbnb, like just different things like that. But long story short, one thing this year, 2024, has really, really, really put into perspective for me is just don't rush your life, y'all. Don't rush. If there's anything you guys can take from this season, is just don't rush, because this is it, y'all. I know some of y'all probably believe in Buddhism. Everybody religion is different, and I know in Buddhism it talks about reincarnation and coming back. I believe in that Lord and Savior, that Jesus Christ and God being his Father, and that is what I believe in. And because I believe in that, this is it for me. This life, this body, this flesh that I'm in, that he placed me in, this is the only one I'm gonna get. This is it. When it's my time, I will be going to the afterlife. I will be up in the heaven, and I will be, essentially, I believe I will be a spirit, essentially. I won't be Asha in this body, in this form, if that makes sense. So saying that to say, that's why it's just so important for us to be taking care of our bodies. So important for us to love on our people while we are here. If there's no message that I received last night from Tweezy, it's just love on your people. I know some of y'all are not speaking to somebody right now. Some of y'all not talking to, your moms, your dads, your brother, sister, your friends, even maybe a loved one of yours that you had, and, you're not speaking. But this, if anything, by the end of this year should teach us, is that this is the only life we're going to get, y'all. Love on your people as much as you can, even when you guys don't agree, even when things are not aligning. Love on your people, y'all. Reach out. Like, it just goes back to why not to keep bringing up Rod Wave. I promise I'm going to leave y'all alone. But to even bring him up again, his song, what is it? Call Me. Call Your Friends. Like, so important. So important. I'm not going to get emotional, but it's just like, I'm just thinking, like, what if I was a person and I hadn't have spent as much time with my uncle that passed, this year. I'm just like, I don't have no regrets, because, and I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, y'all, but it's like, I don't have any regrets when it comes to my uncle, because I was there. And I was in the present. I was in the present of being there for him. I was there with him. And anyway, I'm just, again, it's just call your friends, call your people, reach out, regardless, I know things happen, people make you mad, people do what they do, but that's so important, and it can just be gone. It can be gone, y'all. We older now. We not 12, we not 18. The older you get, the people you love, the people you care about also are getting older, and things happen, it don't even have to be of age, or old age. It can be somebody in their 30s, 20s, teens. That stuff happens every day. So anyway, I definitely didn't want to come out here with the waterworks, child, but I just feel like that's that message Tweezy said about just reaching out. Reach out, y'all. That's, if y'all didn't hear nothing I said, reach out to your people, tell them you love them, because this is all we got. This is what we got. This is it. And again, if you don't believe, believe you're going to come back as a caterpillar, or you believe you're going to come back, whatever, that's your vibe. I'm just saying, like, if you believe in, if you study Christianity, this is it for us. And we need to do our best while we're here. We need to do our best while we're here, because this will be the last time. You know what I mean? So anyway, just that. But all in all, I had an amazing time with them. I came home early, and I got in my bed, and it's Monday morning, y'all. So I'm working. I don't know why this says tentative. I don't know why she selected tentative. Interesting. But anyway, I'm working right now. And I'm just trying to, get myself together as far as just work is considered. And that's it. I'm just trying to get myself together as work is considered. And just have a good day. It's like, for some reason, when November started, because y'all know I got my tree November 1st, I was so excited about Christmas. I'm just not in the Christmas spirit. I kind of know why I'm not. But I need to work on getting myself back in that spirit. So that's what I'm on. I'm just trying to, and then today is just not the best day. It is a rainy day. They did tell us to be mindful of flood, things of that sort. So today's not the best day in Atlanta, but I'm not worried, because as y'all saw, I had an amazing weekend. So yeah. I'm about to get to work. I'm going to see y'all a little bit later on today. I don't really have anything planned today. I really don't, honestly. So I'll come back if something's going on. But in the meantime, I'm just, I'm here. And I'm good, y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm sad or anything like that. It's just death and the holidays intertwined. That stuff really, 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 really is tugging at my heartstrings, y'all, because I went through something this year, and when people I love going through stuff, it just brings me right back there. So I don't want y'all to think the worst. I am okay. I'm fine. I'll give y'all an update. I reached out to my friend. She does resumes, so I'm in the midst of getting my resume done. So I am excited about that, just because I just think, in the new year, I do want to be more intentional about just to have it, just in case. You just never know. So I did do that this morning, but other than that, y'all, I'm good. Everything is all good. But anyway, I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later on. Not sure if I ever showed y'all this, but this is what it looks like out. And I'm still waiting on my contractor to come and put it up. Now, I don't know if I bought bulbs too big. I don't actually know. I can't remember if these are supposed to be sticking out like this, but I don't think it looks bad, so we'll see. But I came on the camera because I wanted to show y'all. I finally have to retire this case, and I bought a new one. And this case, as y'all can see, it's so dirty and dingy, but I love this look. But I have to get rid of it and switch my case out. So I'm about to switch my case out for the new one, and we're going to see how it looks. I decided to switch up the scenery to show y'all how the new case looks. But it looks great. Still that beige look. Just probably still going to get dirty at some point, but it's super cute. I love it, y'all. So I will link it in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested. But I'm loving it. I think it's super cute. And yeah, I had to switch it up. I done had this bad boy sitting here for at least almost 2 weeks now, and I think it's time I put it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together myself and show y'all what it looks like. Stay tuned. When I say sigh, that's literally what I mean. Like, this is way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. It's gonna take me all night, but I will show y'all what it looks like once I'm done. I'm just going piece by piece right now. I am so proud of myself, y'all. I just put this whole thing together by myself, and it looks great. It's not perfect, but again, it's like, for example, this, but this is just because I need to figure out how to get that together. And I put fingerprints all in it. Dang, I just wiped that off. But anyway, it's decent. I can tighten this up at any time to make it do what it do. But y'all, woo, boy, them girls, them women be super women, honey. We be figuring it out, boy. Every time. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning, guys, and I am headed to work, headed into the job. I'm feeling so good this morning, y'all. I got some really good rest last night, as y'all saw. It took me 2 hours to put together that display. I'm gonna put that in my hallway. I think I'm gonna put it in my hallway. I have so many cute little like nooks, places like to put things like that at. So it just depends. One thing I'm excited about, if I know I've said this, but I gotta say it again because somebody's new watching. I get excited about like what's next and what to do with my home because I know that I'm gonna be there. So it's like I can change in my mind as many times as I want. It don't matter. I can buy, you know, nice things if I want to because it's mine. I'll be having it forever. Like, I don't know. I just like that part of it. But anyway, I can't wait to get home from work and like surf the web to figure out what I'm actually gonna place there. I know I'm gonna get a mirror to go there, to go on top of it in that space. And then I'm also kind of thinking about doing maybe an accent wall there as well. I'm still trying to think. I know for sure I'm doing an accent wall on the opposite side, but I haven't decided if I want to do accent walls on both walls in my hallway. But that will be my next what am I trying to say, my next project. Now that I've almost like 90% done with the living room, I'll be moving into that hallway in that bathroom. I already know what kind of decorations and things I want to do for my guest bathroom. Oh, it was a bad accident. But so anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm excited either way. This morning I stopped to get me a chai latte because, as y'all, like I told y'all, I love that coffee, but I be trying to switch it up and not just go coffee all the time. But the chai latte from Dunkin' Donuts, it's growing on me now. I kind of liked the Starbucks one better, but the Dunkin' Donuts one is hitting this morning, and I always add 2 things of French vanilla to it. So it's pretty good. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this. So not every morning, but almost every morning, my dad has me and my cousin in a group chat, and he sends us words of affirmations, like basically sends us, you know, quotes of the day, things of that sort. So I want to share with y'all this quote my dad sent this morning. He says, quote of the day: "Don't be mad because I don't care. Be mad that when I did care, you were too blind to see it. Where you buy the ticket, you get the show." So this weekend, as y'all saw, I hung out with my little cousin, but what y'all didn't see was my aunt and uncle. His parents were on the opposite side. I don't show everybody on my channel because it, you know, it's just, I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever told y'all, my aunts and uncles are, on my dad's side, are having a way with life. Like, they are at the top of their fields. They live in a very, very nice house. It's like that over there. So I know that they would not want you know, not necessarily not want to be on my channel, but they got too much to lose to be trying to be on here. And, you know, depending on who's watching, y'all don't need to know what all they got going on anyway. But saying all that to say, my uncle D is who said that. He was talking about, you know, altercation he had at work, and he kind of was saying, you know, where you see what kind of show you should see is where you buy the ticket at, basically. And he just said, you know, this one day this guy bought the wrong ticket. He thought he was going to go see one thing, and he bought the ticket to a different show. And he's basically saying he had an altercation, a work conflict with someone. And I thought that was crazy. And my dad basically was reiterating that on the last piece, because that's just kind of how I feel. And honestly, to tie it in, that's kind of how I also feel about, you know, my own life. And like, even with me being on this platform, like, I'm not gonna say stuff that y'all gonna like every time. I'm just not. I'm not. However, if you're subscribed to this channel, or if you just passing by and you see the title or you see the thumbnail and you like, let me see what this person's talking about. I understand we live in a world full of free speech. This is what I'm doing, expressing my First Amendment to have that free speech. However, I just also feel like, too, there's a way to do it, and nothing makes me more annoyed, and nothing makes me kind of like, I don't really block people, but I will block and remove people from my channel who I feel have blatantly sat there and listened to something I said, but did not, or not even that, I take that back. People who blatantly were waiting to respond instead of listening, if that makes sense. Like, you were so eager that you wanted to respond, you didn't even sit and listen to what I said. And that happens to me all the time, y'all, on my platform. Like, I'm opinionated. I joined this community because I like to talk. I saw somebody put a quote out the other day, and it said, what are y'all people doing who used to get talked too much on their report card? I literally commented and said, I'm on YouTube hollering all the time. Like, this is what I like to do. And if you like to talk, you know, go start your channel and talk too. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. But I also feel like, you know, you don't have to always feel like, oh, I need to say something mean, or I need to correct somebody in such an adverse way to it's like, dang, did you even listen to what I said? Now, there have been times I've said stuff on this channel and y'all got me together because I genuinely said something I shouldn't have, or I didn't think too far before I made such a comment. And I always say, dang, you know what, you making me look at this differently. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can't say y'all don't be seeing me having that type of class in them comments. I rarely ever have to get with people, but it's like nothing makes me more, like, it just kind of makes me like, like, it almost make me not want to be myself sometimes. Well, I ain't gonna say that, I'm always be myself, but it makes me kind of want to draw back a little bit, because I feel like the comment I made about men in suits, it's like sometimes people listening, but they're not thinking about the context of which I'm definitely not talking about. I love men in suits. I love men in suits. I'm talking about the connotations, those of y'all who are educated, the connotation that comes with men who are in suits. Just like the connotation that comes with women who wear blonde hair and are not naturally blonde. How they say things like, you know, blondes have more fun, or whatever. Like, oh, blonde women are ditzy. You know, connotations, guys, connotations. So when I made the comment, I'm speaking from just me talking and me having my own opinion of how I view things. Like, I'm not saying that, loves, and I just feel like it was some guy in the comments, he tried to come for me talking about something. Yeah, you saying that because they didn't want you. Yes, they did. I even said that in the comments, that I thought I had to be a certain way, and they was okay with this. I don't know, y'all. Just one thing I will tell y'all, and this is not just about my platform, this is about people who decide to share. When people share, even if you don't like it, again, you can disagree, but disagreeing without listening to what they're saying, it's almost like taking a sound bite and judging somebody off of a small thing that they said. Just try to listen more and not always take things out of context, because it can be daunting on the other end to have to explain to somebody and say, that's exactly what I said. Like, that's exactly what I said. I literally said that sometimes what comes with the suit, I said sometimes, I used those words, sometimes, that what comes with the suit is someone who will talk down, think they're better. Just, I'm gonna give y'all a grand example. Let's bring it back to the YouTube. Let's bring it back to the YouTube streets. The late Kevin Samuels is a great example of what I meant by that. Do all men, again, who look like Kevin Samuels act that way? Of course not. My daddy be having on suits. I even said that. I just said that sometimes, and I think that in the message I really gave was, us women, we have to stop saying, because I have a friend who is like that. She asks me all the time, like, put me on, but I don't want to talk to nobody who be having on chains, or I don't want to talk to nobody who she just give these descriptors of the kind of man she don't want. But again, we also have had issues with guys who, again, don't have that on. They have on a suit. All I was saying was, like, get to know people for who they are. It don't matter what nobody look like, what they got going on. I just feel like if it's for you, if the person is for you, it's for you. That's literally what I was trying to say. But y'all know I'm gonna give my funny commentary, because that's just who I am. I like to be funny. I like to tell a little jokey joke, and y'all be taking it so serious and be flipping it over at night behind me saying such a thing. And it's like, I even talked about myself too, so it's just like, dang, y'all. But anyway, I love that. But moving forward, I'm on this wave now where, like, again, I don't mind people leaving comments. I don't care. I don't be losing sleep over y'all comments. However, if I feel like, your comment is something, especially if somebody's trying to come in and learn me, and they read the comment first, and now they think like, oh, this person is da da da, and they haven't actually listened to the video, that's when I'd be like, okay, yeah, you won't be seeing this. You won't be served Asha Everything's channel ever again. I'll make sure you never see it, because I don't want people to get to learn somebody for who they are. Just like how I've taken the time to get to know Rod Wave. I've heard all this time he was so depressing and people be straight. Now that I have become a fan and I understand what he's talking about, his music, nobody can make me see that anymore. You get what I'm trying to say? Let people get a chance to learn someone, and then they learn them and they say, oh, I'm straight. That's so different. But I just think sometimes people are so eager to talk and they're not listening. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to come in and give y'all that quote of the day / just put things back into perspective, because that's basically what YouTube is, just talking, and sometimes you explain yourself, sometimes you don't. I'm not a person who wants to be in a cadence of always feeling like I have to explain myself. But I also, like I said, when people interpret things negatively, I'm gonna stand on what I said, and I still stand 100% by what I said, but listen to what I said and then say, oh, okay, But anyway, y'all, I don't want to hang up with y'all while I'm in this tunnel, but I am almost at work. I'm about to get to this Munions, y'all. Like, oh my God, we literally have 2 weeks left before the new year, 2 or 3 weeks left before the new year. So it's time getting gear, getting mode, figure out what your next steps are going to be for the new year. And that's it, guys. But I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next vlog. I think I'm going to end it here, and maybe I'll be able to put out a new video this week. But if not, I'm on my Zoom right now, y'all. So just, I'm doing what I can. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.